Yes, hello and welcome to the final Super Spirit Live of the year. I am pleased to be your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. And folks, what a whirlwind of a year it has been in many respects, to be sure. But so much action has happened here in Super Spirit Wrestling throughout 2020, and we look to also take you into 2021 as we build to next week's major event, Spirit Odyssey, our biggest event of the year, folks, one that you will certainly not want to miss. And we have various special matchups here tonight to sort of lay out the plans and what has been going on lately in Super Spirit Wrestling as we do move toward Spirit Odyssey. Folks, first up, it will be one of those special matches. Diamond Deluxe teaming up with a mystery partner tonight to take on the full force of Guardian Corps. That is, of course, the Fury Band champions, the Luminaries, as well as former three-time Destiny Band champion Ryoko Matsui. Folks, this is shaping up to be a dynamite special six-woman tag matchup. I am very interested to see who Diamond Deluxe will select as their mystery partner, as we know that Guardian Corps, being a fixture in the six-woman tag division, they know how to get things done as a team. Diamond Deluxe will need to secure a capable partner if they want to maybe get in the heads of the champions as we do move towards Spirit Odyssey. My goodness!
Making their way to the ring, Diamond Deluxe and Piper Valentine.
Well, this is going to be an interesting team up for sure. Diamond Deluxe has not selected poorly, as we know that Piper Valentine is extremely proficient in the ring. And here we see now the Fury Band champions, part of Guardian Corps.
And their opponents, the team of the Fury Band champions, the Luminaries, and Ryoko Matsui, Guardian Corps.
And what a victory it was for the Luminaries over Diamond Deluxe. As they became the Fury Band champions for the first time, Diamond Deluxe will look to enact their rematch clause at Spirit Odyssey, as Billy Van Orman with a strong counter to start things off, earning a 1 count. Billy and Val looking to resecure the Fury Bands at Spirit Odyssey from the Luminaries. And tonight could set the tone for that match to come. Piper Valentine, a surprise ally in the pocket of Diamond Deluxe. When Piper Valentine debuted in Super Spirit Wrestling, it was not long before she challenged the then champion Ryoko Matsui to a non-title match just to get a lay of the land. Ryoko Matsui, of course, was victorious in that matchup, but Piper Valentine, since then, has looked extremely effective in the women's division, and Nona Ford taking it to both members of Diamond Deluxe here. Ford, a powerhouse of the women's tag division, will look to use her low center of gravity and just overall strength and prowess to dominate the members of the opposing team. Jumping arm breaker there from Val, catching Ford off guard, and look at this, the knee strikes, sending one half of the tag champions to the mat. A cover here from Val is escaped quickly by Nona Ford. Ryoko Matsui tagged in, and it looks to be a tag as well for the team of Diamond Deluxe and Piper Valentine. Valentine now in, testing against Ryoko Matsui, who delivers a counter powerbomb to Val Van Orman. Fast-paced action in this special six-woman tag exhibition. Folks, we could not be more excited to bring you an extremely amazing list of matches for Spirit Odyssey, our big year-end event. A headbutt there from Piper Valentine, crashing across the skull of Ryoko Matsui. Perhaps an unlikely pairing between Diamond Deluxe and Piper Valentine, but you can't deny the athleticism of Valentine as she drives back the three-time Destiny Band champion with some stiff elbow strikes. Caught her there with the dragon screw, did Matsui. And Matsui on point with these counter power bombs tonight, scouting the offense of the opposing team. Camel clutch here from Matsui. Sitting far back on it, more devastation delivered to Valentine. Irish whip here. And a big knee from Valentine. Leads to sort of a modified STF there, bringing Matsui over. Look at this! The strength of Ryoko Matsui taking Valentine over with that high-impact suplex and a lariat to follow. Matsui on the attack here, and Valentine looking to slow things down. The iron claw across the face of Ryoko Matsui, one of the rougher moves in the repertoire of Piper Valentine. Tag made to Nona Ford. And look at this, look at Ford. Could it be the collapser? Collapser! Valentine springing up off the mat somehow from the collapser. And look at Ford, she's gonna try it again. But look at this, look at Billy out of the corner. My God. Not enough to put away Ford. Valentine is still down from the collapser. 2 collapsers delivered back to back to Piper Valentine. She has returned to the apron now. She will no doubt have some cobwebs to shake off there. Nona Ford secures a tag. Kaori Okawa now in for Guardian Corps, one half of the tag champions. Billy creating separation. The quickness of Okawa, so fast up off the mat there, and now looking for the avalanche position here. Inverted DDT from the top rope from Okawa, and could it be enough? 2 count from official Larry Graham. Billy Van Orman, no shortage of strength and tenacity as she makes a tag to Val Van Orman. Look at this! Assisted 2-step kick. And we're going for a ride. Tag team offense here from the former champions. Kaori Okawa quick out of that cover. Standing switch. Backdrop. What an angle. Okawa rolling right into the arms of Valentine. What a kick. No, oh my God! She hit Valentine! And the falling headbutt. A severe miscalculation between this new alliance here. Look at Okawa. My God! Maybe looking for the Okawa Rana. Not enough momentum, turned it instead into a pile driver. The ever unpredictable Kaori Okawa. Look at this! Okawa Rana! And a kick to the back, perhaps necessary, from Piper Valentine. What a kick there from Val. Maybe looking to inflict as much devastation as possible as we head toward that Fury Band title match. Ryoko Matsui there, this time with the save. My God, it is breaking down. Jumping facebuster from Valentine, and now in control of the arm, and it's over! It's over! Piper Valentine submitting Kaori Okawa in this special exhibition match, and folks, you know that's gotta be sitting in the mind of the luminaries as we look ahead to Spirit Odyssey. Diamond Deluxe picking wisely tonight in an ally in Piper Valentine. It does lead to a victory for them in this exhibition match over the champions. Definitely a momentum builder for the challengers as we move toward Spirit Odyssey. Folks, we are now going to be taking you to a matchup in the junior division. It is going to be our newest signee there, Taro Toyama, taking on our first ever junior division champion, Boston Devereaux. This is very much the alpha and omega of the junior division here, folks. When it comes to Super Spirit Wrestling, this should be an exciting contest. Taro Toyama with a big challenge in front of him, but also a huge opportunity to prove his worth in the junior division. Thank you so much for being here, folks. It's been an exciting evening already. Let's go to the ring for that contest.
making his way to the ring, Taro Toyama.
Such an impressive young athlete is Taro Toyama, no doubt with a bright future ahead. And picking up a victory here tonight over Boston Devereaux would be an important chapter in the young man's development.
And his opponent, Boston Devereaux.
Indeed, the first ever shadow band champion who was victorious at the end of night 4 of the New Dawn Tournament Series all the way back in December. That's last December there, folks. And Taro Toyama with a big opportunity here tonight to make a statement for himself, testing his strength here against the former champion, and is able to secure a drop toe hold. The current title picture of the junior division, folks, will play out at Spirit Odyssey, as for the first time, challenger Jamie Watts will take on champion Raptor Lima for the junior division title. Devereaux, who was so impressive throughout that New Dawn Tournament Series in the very beginnings of Super Spirit Wrestling, was able to overcome tournament favorite Cameron Reese in the finals. Reese would, of course, eventually dethrone Devereaux to become one of the most dominant champions that we've ever had in Super Spirit Wrestling. A bit of counter wrestling here out of Toyama and Devereaux, getting a feel for one another. And folks, we have confirmed that the New Dawn Tournament Series Volume 2 will be held in January. We have some momentous nights to take place there, but there is still more history to be written as we approach January. Spirit Odyssey, our big year-end event, hosts to many amazing matchups, every title on the line. It will lay the groundwork for 2021, and look at this, toe-to-toe here, these chops and these kicks really setting in between these two athletes, and it is the chops of the former champion. Devereaux now going to the top rope, elbow drop, nobody home. Taro Toyama avoiding a big-time maneuver there from Devereaux. Reverse chinlock, or rear chinlock, I should say. That knee buried straight into the back of Taro Toyama. Devereaux looking to inflict more devastation. We have seen the toughness of Taro Toyama. Many athletes thus far perhaps underestimating him and how much punishment he can really take, and will be tested now as the sharpshooter is cinched in there. In fact, that could have been a clover leaf. I didn't see the initial lockup there. Elbow strike delivered by a resilient Taro Toyama, who is looking to hang in there against someone who could prove to be his biggest challenge thus far. Irish whip from Devereaux, spinning back elbow finds its mark, and look at the quickness of the former champion. Gonna try it again. Not afraid to go to the well once more, and Devereaux signaling to the crowd that maybe Toyama doesn't have what it takes. 2 count is earned. You gotta wonder if it could have been a 3. Inside cradle from Toyama, and it is a 1 count. Toyama trying to mount some offense here. It has been scarce for the junior division's newest signee. It indeed the cloverleaf of Devereaux, turning him over again, sitting back, applying the pressure. Complete shot lands for Devereaux in the corner, and you know he's going to go to the top. Scouting Toyama, shotgun drop kick right to the back of the head, and now it will be the bow and arrow hold in the corner. Rope break signaled by the official. I believe the hand of Toyama on the ropes there. Taro Toyama looking for a big enziguri. Devereaux able to sidestep, but he does run into a suplex from Toyama. Taro quick up off the mat there, able to continue an offensive sequence. European uppercut delivered in the corner, and Devereaux again going to the top, this time landing the top elbow. And it is a 2 count. Taro Toyama firing out from under that cover. And could it be that Toyama is a little bit better conditioned than Boston Devereaux? Out of the corner with the chops and the Northern Lights, but you see the feet, clearly the feet of Devereaux, tied up in the ropes there, and the official signaling for the break. Look at this! Backdrop, I thought we could have been looking at a Blue Thunder Bomb. You know Taro Toyama is working toward that Blue Thunder Bomb to secure the victory. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God!
3, 4,
Over the top rope.
6.
And the Dragon Clutch on the outside. He can't win it that way.
15,
Count of 15, 16, 17.
18.
And Devereaux in at the count of 18. And he runs into the Northern Light suplex. Near fall for for Toyama. And what a win it would have been. Irish whip now. Drop kick connects. The young man really rolling now against the former champion. Look at this. Oh my God. Zero driver. It's over. Devereaux making a statement for the mainstays of Super Spirit Wrestling and securing the zero driver here tonight over Taro Toyama. The young man put on one hell of a fight, but so many big moments of offense for Boston Devereaux, all building toward the zero driver, doing in Taro Toyama here tonight in the final Super Spirit Live of the year. Toyama still an athlete to watch in 2021. I'm certainly curious about his development in the New Dawn Tournament Series, as he no doubt will be included in that bracket. Boston Devereaux will be among them as well. Perhaps we could see a rematch down the line between these two. What a match that was, folks. But we've got to move on now, as we will see Mantis newly joining Nocturnas, taking on Kirikita of State of Trouble. And we do know, folks, we can confirm now that it will be 3 representatives of Nocturnas and 3 representatives of State of Trouble taking on one another for the first time ever. The Unity bands on the line at Spirit Odyssey. Folks, that is going to be a super exciting matchup at Super Spirit Wrestling. One that you certainly will not want to miss, as there has been a lot of bad blood building between these two factions.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by the other members of Nocturnas, Mantis. And it was a shocker.
It was a shocker indeed when Mantis joined up with Nocturnas. Something that we did not see coming, as Nocturnas took a violent streak in a match a couple weeks ago. Crimson Bat obviously liking what she saw.
And her opponent, accompanied by Troubletown, Kirikita.
State of Trouble outnumbered in total, but that will not be the case in the ring at Spirit Odyssey with the Unity bands on the line. The history here, folks, is that Priscilla Frost and Nora Nunez on the outside of Troubletown were dominant champions, the first ever women's tag champions in Super Spirit Wrestling, eventually dethroned by Diamond Deluxe, who we saw earlier tonight. But Vuelo de Miedo, La Águila y la Gárgola, unsuccessful on many attempts at earning the titles from Troubletown back in the early days of Super Spirit Wrestling. And now, as both teams have expanded their influence throughout the women's divisions, a new prize is up for grabs. And you gotta wonder which faction will emerge victorious to become the holders, the first time ever holders of the Unity bands. Big strikes on either side here. Both of these competitors, we've said before, very similar in size and stature, and their kits very similar as well. A lot of strikes employed by both Kirakita and Mantis. Kirakita edging a little bit toward the submission side of things as well, whereas Mantis having more of a background in suplexes. Supplemental skill sets backing up powerful elbows and kicks, and you see it here as these two women take it to one another. Mantis finding an opening for a big neck breaker. And a stretch. You see the quickness of Kirakita floating through there, stepping over, securing the position for that stretch. And the trademark elbows now of Kirakita. She'll look for a pin here. Irish whip from Mantis. A kick is avoided, but an elbow finds its mark. Awareness from Mantis to follow through, even though that first strike was off target. So much bad blood building between these two groups, and it will all come to a head at Spirit Odyssey. Big kicks across the chest from Kirakita. Counter DDT, well scouted by Kirakita. Folks, a couple of weeks ago I would have been saying that only Kirakita in this matchup was in possession of a mean streak. We now know that to no longer be the case, as Mantis has allied herself with one of the most fearsome groups in Super Spirit Wrestling. A rope break there for Mantis. Kirakita now to the top rope. And a knee is off target. As we move toward that 6-woman title match, Kirakita on the top here, folks, instead thinking better of it as Mantis rises from the mat. I can only assume that it will be Priscilla Frost, Nora Nunez, and Kirakita representing State of Trouble as well, folks. There it is. All 3 members of State of Trouble. But if you look to the outside, with the addition of Mantis, Nocturnas with a 4th member, will we see Vuelo de Miedo alongside Mantis? Or will we see team captain Crimson Bat filling that slot? Will Crimson Bat decide to remain a presence on the outside, or will she delegate that to Mantis? We just don't know the answers to these questions. A pinning attempt here. Mantis earns a 2 count. You have to wonder if that numbers advantage will play a role or an outside presence. Look at this. My God, the Kirakita combination cinched in here near the ropes. And can Mantis withstand it? Mantis finding a way out of the Kirakita combination. We have seen that submit so many wrestlers in recent months. Big strikes here from these two competitors. And look at Mantis. The rolling chop connects, but it's Kirakita. Double axe handle from Mantis, showing signs of fatigue in what has been a war thus far. Big strikes again setting in. Rolling up for the torture-style camel clutch. Devastating the back and neck of Mantis. Mantis with an Irish whip to a favorable corner. A lot of friendly faces in that corner. Kirakita floating out with a stretch. And look at this. La Gargola on the apron now as the banana spread is locked in. The official not able to check for a potential submission. An assist there on the apron. Big kick there from Kirakita. My God, these elbows. Tremendous slam from Kirakita off the Irish whip. The crowd fired up for this one. Shoulder check there from Mantis on the outside. Look at the counter kick from Kirikita. Northern Light suplex. Not quite. Oh my God! What a kick! What a kick! What a kick! 2! Wow, my God! And now Kirikita wrenching the head of Mantis. Dropping down again, the Kirikita combination. Mantis in huge trouble, but still withstanding. Oh, it's Crimson Bat on the outside now. Another assist as the modified figure 4 takes shape. These assists on the outside paying dividends for Mantis. And it could be that they're wanting to inflict as much devastation to Kirikita as possible, as we know that she will have to take part in that match. She will not be as fresh as the other competitors. Kirikita dropping down again, counter armbar near the ropes. These big elbows driving Kirikita back. My God, the tremendous elbows. Working her all the way to the corner. This is getting ugly. Jumping facebuster from Kirikita. And these two athletes again, testing each other's will. The kick and the chop. An extremely winded Mantis hanging in this one. The stretch applied near the corner. The break signaled. Dropping down again, it could be the Kirikita combination. How is Mantis doing this? Going to it again, near the ropes. Mantis taking so much punishment, and now it is Lagargola again on the ropes, sensing danger. Banana spread now. No official. Kim Carrillo now. The focus back on the action. Release German suplex. Deposits Kirikita. Counter kick there. What a match we're seeing here, folks. Standing switch. A collision. Mantis not able to follow through. Banana spread. She drops down into the banana spread. She could be in trouble. Can Mantis withstand it? My God. And on the ropes again. This time, La Aguila. Big kick from Kirikita. The official still tied up. 1, 2, 3. Who knows? Jumping facebuster. It's interesting to me that we have not seen the same level of interference from Nora Nunez and Priscilla Frost. Perhaps some kind of understanding between State of Trouble. Mantis with these kicks now going to the top rope. What could she have in mind? Big forearm, my God! Is it enough? It's over. Mantis with a huge victory. I believe her first since joining Nocturnas. And my God, what a war it was here tonight between Mantis and Kirakita. The tension further building between Nocturnas and State of Trouble as we head towards Spirit Odyssey, folks. The tension's higher than ever. My God, the energy in this room right now. What a battle we just saw between those two competitors. Folks, we got to catch our breath and immediately take you to a matchup in now the heavyweight division. And folks, if you thought those ladies hit hard, I'm just going to say those two names, Hitoshi Tobe and Myron Wagner. Tobe is an athlete, folks, let's just be frank here, he can kick your head off. Myron Wagner can slam you probably through a wrestling ring, straight damn through the wrestling ring. A clash of styles here tonight, to be sure, and it will be a high-impact clash. Let's go to the ring now.
Making his way to the ring, he is the example, Hitoshi Tobe!
The man's legs could be registered as deadly weapons. His technical prowess, likely unmatched if we really got down to it in the heavyweight division. But he has got a big, big obstacle in front of him tonight as tick-tock, tick-tock, it could be Wagner time.
And his opponent, Myron Wagner.
Check your watches, folks, as we count down to what could be Wagner time for Hitoshi Tobe. A fearsome stare down here in the center of the ring as official Lenny Spencer gets us underway for what could be one of Super Spirit Wrestling's most brutal pairings. Myron Wagner early sending a smaller Hitoshi Tobe down to the mat with a lot of force. Look at these kicks. Hitoshi Tobe beginning to chop down the tree near its highest point. Myron Wagner with that big hip toss. You see the impact of everything Myron Wagner does. That headbutt carrying through with so much momentum. Hitoshi Tobe, though, so proficient in the fundamentals of pro wrestling. His record perhaps not as reflective of his technical prowess, as we do have an extremely stacked roster here in Super Spirit Wrestling. But Hitoshi Tobe is known as the example for a reason. Classes could be taught. If you were trying to replicate the form of Hitoshi Tobe, you have aimed at a goal of excellence. But Myron Wagner, with this heavy smash mouth style, could overwhelm the technically gifted Tobe. Hip toss there from Wagner, securing another sleeper hold here, trying to wear down Hitoshi Tobe with some fundamentals of his own. There is an old school twinge to Myron Wagner's offense. Just repeatedly slamming Tobe down to the mat, and Tobe now asking for some punishment. Myron Wagner happy to oblige, and Tobe, brave and tenacious perhaps to a fault, but answering with a big elbow and sending an unsuspecting Wagner crashing down to the mat. What a clothesline there from Tobe. Wagner again sending Tobe crashing down. Tobe rising to re-engage here. Elbow strikes finding their mark, but the headbutt of Myron Wagner cannot be denied. Giant kick across the chest, hip toss again from Wagner, and it's back to the mat-based approach. Folks, we do want to thank you again for joining us throughout the year, for all of the incredible moments we've witnessed here in Super Spirit Wrestling. At 1 count there for Wagner. So many new signees, fresh faces on the roster looking to make their mark in 2021. They will get their chance in the New Dawn Tournament Series. Tobe now to the ropes, finding a big kick across the face of Myron Wagner. Drop kick is off target. Myron Wagner securing a backbreaker. And again, just Tobe constantly being sent on his back by the efforts of Myron Wagner. Look at this. Big underhook suplex. My God. The delay and the angle with which Myron Wagner comes down on that. Extremely efficient. Back to the mat here. Wearing down Tobe. I can't believe, folks, that we have arrived at tonight, the final Super Spirit Live of the year. We will certainly look to bring you more action on Fridays in 2021. Counter drop toe hold here from Hitoshi Tobe. Can he get something going? Look at this, a pinning attempt from Tobe. Lenny Spencer only able to get down for the 1 count. Myron Wagner with an incredible level of awareness. Oh my God, the DDT! My God, what a DDT! 2, and Hitoshi Tobe somehow able to continue here. Hitoshi Tobe starting to withstand some of these strikes. Not going to the mat as often, and as I say that, he is finally sent there by Wagner. These kicks landing ever so often, though, for Tobe. You got to wonder if they are slowly making a difference. Trapping the head with the body scissors near the corner. Headbutt this time from Tobe. Dropping him down once more. And a rake of the eyes there from from Myron Wagner. Harold Kelly will be seeing later tonight in our main event, folks. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Harold Kelly in a special exhibition will be teaming up with men's tag champions Wondrous Bear to take on Douglas Daniels, our Spirit Band champion, and Deadly Encounter in a special 6-man tag exhibition match. A lot of history there going into that matchup, folks, which we will catch you up on later, as Myron Wagner may be looking for another underhook suplex, but it is a counter backdrop instead from Hitoshi Tobe. These athletes really starting to wear each other down. Look at this in the corner. Wagner time! And a rope break. A rope break from the heavens for Hitoshi Tobe. Ushigoroshi. Is it enough? It is not. Trying again is Tobe. Myron Wagner proving tough to keep down. Basement dropkick from Tobe. Vertical base taken out from underneath. The STF now. Tobe with some incredible transition offense, trying to submit Myron Wagner. My God, big exchanges between these heavyweights. Myron Wagner, perhaps, if we had such a division, would qualify as a super heavyweight. A wide range of weights available in the heavyweight division. As it climbs further high, look at this! Myron Wagner with Wagner time! It's over! Hitoshi Tobe almost lifeless on the mat as Myron Wagner looks down as he is victorious here tonight. Wagner time, striking against Hitoshi Tobe. Wagner picking up a victory in what is perhaps his final appearance of 2020. My goodness, folks, Myron Wagner, certainly someone who could carve a big-time path through the bracket in the New Dawn Tournament Series, someone who was not signed to Super Spirit Wrestling during last year's tournaments. Myron Wagner could be someone to watch as we move toward January. Folks, we are now going to take you to a matchup in the women's division. Nina Fontaine, our newest signee in that division, taking on mainstay Claire Birch. Now, Claire Birch is an athlete who many thought could eventually rise to hold the title in the women's division. Claire Birch, of course, has not quite executed those plans in the way that she may have liked to. Nina Fontaine, looking to continue her rising star in Super Spirit Wrestling, could use this victory over one of the women's division's toughest athletes.
Making her way to the ring, she is the transcendent Nina Fontaine.
The crowd taking a liking to Nina Fontaine since her debut. It was a shaky debut, but since then, she has looked extremely impressive. A wide repertoire of maneuvers, including Mind's Eye and Divination, her two go-tos. And her opponent,
Claire Birch.
And Claire Birch with a focused look in her eye, ready to take on Nina Fontaine for the first time. Both of these athletes extremely well-rounded. Many ways they can beat you in the wrestling ring. We will see who emerges victorious tonight. Senior official Norio Nakatomi getting things underway. It could be said here that Claire Birch has more on the line than Nina Fontaine. Fontaine, the women's division newest signee, still finding her footing, still trying to cut her own path since her debut. Claire Birch, of course, has spent a year with us now in Super Spirit Wrestling with only relative success. A loss to a newcomer like Fontaine could be a devastating blow to the mental fortitude of Claire Birch. And we know Fontaine can get it done. Yeah. Taking Claire Birch over in control of the arm. Fontaine exerting some early dominance here. Claire Birch looking to respond. Tremendous knee there by Claire Birch finds its mark across the midsection of Nina Fontaine. Both women trying to dictate the pace early on here. Counter bulldog from Claire Birch. Ramming the face of Nina Fontaine straight into the mat there. And now these two women will test one another. The elbow strikes on either side, landing in full. Nina Fontaine finding some success there. And look at this, near the ropes. It's Divination. Norio Nakatomi eyeing a rope break there. Look at Nina Fontaine. Look at this. Perhaps going for Mind's Eye early, but Claire Birch thwarting the attempt. And Fontaine now really on the offense here. High risk position here. Look at this! Sunset flip counter from Fontaine. Excuse me, from Birch. Devastating sequence here from Birch as she continues her attack on Nina Fontaine. Standing switch now for Fontaine, spinning backdrop. A little extra torque and force on that backdrop. Nina Fontaine keeping her body between Birch and the ropes. Jumping neck breaker from Birch again, slamming Fontaine down with such force. And this time, perhaps another spinning backdrop is countered by the running Bulldog. Side headlock position for Fontaine. She needs to find a way to shut down this momentum of Birch. Look at this! Brainbuster slam connects, and now the head scissors for Fontaine. Irish whip here from Claire Birch. Wakagatame now near the ropes, and Norio sees it as well. Brainbuster slam again from Fontaine. And back to the head scissors. A game plan taking shape for the newcomer, trying to outdo one of the tougher athletes in the women's division. Birch just slamming Fontaine down to the mat and finding an elbow across the back of the head. Birch to the ropes. Both women collide. Look at this! And indeed, mind's eye! 1, 2, she got her! Mind's eye! Wide open here tonight, and finding its mark against Claire Birch. Nina Fontaine picking up the biggest victory of her career thus far in Super Spirit Wrestling. Claire Birch, as we said, probably really needing to regroup at this point, because this is someone, not only did she herself think she could be champion, but many fans throughout Super Spirit Wrestling's fandom thought Claire Birch could rise to prominence quickly. But really, we may have just seen her stock slowly fluctuate throughout the year, but now maybe on a decline. I'm not trying to take anything away from Nina Fontaine, as Fontaine is proving to be one of our finest new additions to Super Spirit Wrestling. But inside of 5 minutes, we just saw someone very new to this league take out Claire Birch. It could be an indication that the winds are changing in Super Spirit Wrestling, and that maybe no one is really safe. Folks, we are now going to move on to our main event of the evening, and this is one to be excited about. A special 6-man tag exhibition, much like the matchup we saw between the 6 women earlier here tonight to start things off. It will be Harold Kelly, the man who will challenge Douglas Daniels for the Spirit Band at Spirit Odyssey, teaming up with current tag champions Wondrous Bear, who will defend against Daniels' partners Deadly Encounter at Spirit Odyssey in the men's tag division. That was a mouthful, folks. I barely got it out. Let's go to our main event now for some big-time 6-man tag exhibition action. Folks, thank you so much again for being with us throughout an incredible year of Super Spirit Wrestling. It almost brings a little tear to this commentator's eye to think about all the action we have seen and all the action that is yet to come. But for now, let's take you to the ring for this very, very special main event.
Making their way to the ring, the team of the Duke of Dallas, Texas, Harold Kelly, and the Power Band champions, Wondrous Bear.
Look at the talent in this ring right now, folks. That is the man who will challenge Douglas Daniels for the Spirit Band at Spirit Odyssey. Wondrous Bear, of course, will be defending against those 2 men, Deadly Encounter, in the men's tag division.
And their opponents, the team of Spirit Band champion Douglas Daniels and Deadly Encounter.
And what a team here, folks. The temporary alliances formed here tonight, some of the most powerful that we've ever seen in Super Spirit Wrestling. Official Larry Graham getting us underway for this incredibly special matchup. And folks, we're going to get right to it. The challenger and the champion in an exhibition setting, giving you a preview of what's to come. You see the power early on from the Duke of Dallas, Texas. Now in an unfriendly corner, the philanthropist, Douglas Daniels, your current heavyweight champion, has been on an absolute tear since winning that belt, looking damn near unapproachable. Harold Kelly will be the latest to try, but he is getting a sample tonight as Douglas Daniels sends the challenger down to the mat with a big clubbing forearm.
Give up.
Douglas Daniels finding these forearms, racking the body of the Duke of Dallas, Texas. Harold Kelly needing to find a way back to his team's corner as he locks in a big backdrop there. Douglas Daniels, wanting to stay fresh for the title match, makes a tag to Michio Kawaguchi. And now, it is the Wondrous One, tagged in by Harold Kelly, getting his first action of the match, one half of the men's tag team champions, alongside Virgil the Bear Wilcox. An incredibly gifted tag team who were your first ever Power Band champions at the conclusion of the New Dawn Tournament Series Volume 1. Virgil Wilcox now in for Kelly and Wondrous Bear. And Nikita Belkov now in. We are indeed getting a great sample here, folks, of the action to come at Spirit Odyssey. A lot of history between Deadly Encounter and Wondrous Bear as they have traded the championships back and forth. Deadly Encounter will look to secure them for the final time and lock in as champions at the end of 2020. Virgil Wilcox floating over, avoiding some danger there, but the Russian leg sweep for Nikita Belkov finding its mark. Belly-to-belly slam there. And Belkov dictating this pace. Members of the Kelly Wondrous Bear camp really finding themselves in bad positions here. Deadly Encounter and Douglas Daniels keeping them firmly in the corner. And Wilcox maybe trying to even the ground here. He is sent to the ropes with the Irish whip. The colliding knee leads to a 1 count. Inside cradle. And Wilcox quickly rolling away, tag made to the Wondrous One. And a rake to the eyes. Nikita Belkov trying to get a little 2-for-1 there, but the Wondrous One avoiding that elbow strike, looking for a pin here. Belkov out at 1. And Douglas Daniels now will go eye to eye with the Wondrous One. A matchup I don't think we've ever seen, and this one, folks, will be interesting. Douglas Daniels looking for an early pin. The Wondrous One showing a lot of tenacity, taking Daniels down to the mat, and a kick across the spine. Knife edge chop misses. Elbow finds its mark. A chop from Daniels. You got to believe that anyone in the men's divisions would want to test their mettle against a champion like Daniels. The Wondrous One proving to be no exception as he continually takes it to an unlikely opponent in this special exhibition contest. Boston Crab now for the champion. My God, the dolphin blow! The dolphin blow, true as ever, and now center of the ring, he ties him up. Michio Kawaguchi helping Daniels out. Big drop kick lands for the Philanthropist, and some insurance there from Deadly Encounter as they are sent back to the apron by Larry Graham. Harold Kelly now again the legal competitor, fighting off two opponents. The Wondrous One getting some support, but the Russian leg sweep from Kawaguchi. Modified figure four here from Kawaguchi. Kelly with an elbow, able to break away. Could Harold Kelly be the one, folks? Could he be the one at Spirit Odyssey to finally dethrone Douglas Daniels as he sustains a low blow there? The long historical career of Harold Kelly, so many championships held throughout his illustrious career. One of the more experienced veterans of the wrestling ring in Super Spirit Wrestling, and he is in a bad situation on the outside here. My God, powerbomb backstabber combination. And things are breaking down here. Oh my God! Release overhead. Daniels came down on his head on the outside. And the rough divide in the center of the ring. As we've said, folks, whoever emerges champion and from all of our matches at Spirit Odyssey, they will be locked in for the end of the year as our year-end champions. Harold Kelly looking for a pin. Kawaguchi escapes. Look at this. Electric chair position. Kawaguchi not sure how to follow through, and Harold Kelly escapes. Kelly with the slam finds an opening for a tag. Look at this. Oh, a poke to the eyes from Kawaguchi. And now working the much larger Wilcox down to the mat, turning him over. Kawaguchi with a ferocious approach. Oh my God! We could have seen the Grizzly Bomb there, but Kawaguchi sensing danger. No one home for the knee. What action here we are seeing. Kawaguchi running over Wilcox, and now dropping down. The body scissors. The spider, Michio Kawaguchi, proving as elusive as ever. And again, back to the mat is Kawaguchi. Look at Final Heaven! Final Heaven! Could it be? Nikita Belkov at the last moment. Kawaguchi still down. And the Wondrous One will look to follow through. The knife edge chop connects. Corner control now. A questionable Irish whip there from the Wondrous One, but perhaps looking to make a statement. A rake to the eyes, and Michio Kawaguchi is scouting. Oh, shotgun drop kick. Tag made, and the Wondrous One looking for a similar plan. Backdrop off the standing switch, runs into Belkov. Brutal kick to the spine of Belkov. The Wondrous One using his quickness, avoiding the power of the Shark. One half of the team that will challenge for the power bands. The ankle in jeopardy. The ankle in jeopardy. Wilcox running interference. Whoa! Big release suplex from the Duke. And the Wondrous One now secures a tag. Harold Kelly back in for his team. And it's Douglas Daniels in for his team, folks. Let's get right down to it. Boston Crab for Daniels.
Give up.
No one home for that elbow. Tremendous headbutt from the Duke of Dallas, Texas, as he looks to inflict more pain on his way to his first ever title match in Super Spirit Wrestling. Look at this, trapping the head. Oh my God, what a brutal neck breaker from the philanthropist. Pleased with his efforts here tonight. Look at this, oh my God! Overhead release suplex. And a lariat for the Duke. Look at Daniels. Big power bomb from the champion, who now goes to the top, finding the elbow. Could it be enough? And Wondrous Bear, they know the stakes. Tag made. The champion fighting off both members of the opposing team. Look at the strength of Daniels. Virgil Wilcox floating over. Wow, pop-up power slam from Wilcox. What force! Near fall. Wilcox in trouble. Wilcox in trouble. Team up power bomb.
Give up. Give up.
Look at Kelly. Look at Kelly. DTX and the Grizzly Bomb. Oh my God. He got him. Virgil Wilcox. Virgil Wilcox has pinned the heavyweight champion. The crowd and me are shocked. Virgil Wilcox of Wondrous Bear has pinned the heavyweight champion. And I'm sure Harold Kelly is happy to get the victory. And I'm sure that he's happy that Douglas Daniels had to collect such a ferocious move like the Grizzly Bomb. But an odd energy here now in the arena as Harold Kelly feels maybe a sense of momentum. But was it ultimately his efforts that secured that? He was certainly part of the team, but can we assume, based on what we just saw, that Harold Kelly will have any sort of advantage over Douglas Daniels beyond Daniels, of course, being completely racked by that Grizzly Bomb? Harold Kelly, of course, serving up the DTX, taking Nikita Belkov out of the equation. So I guess there could be something to be said for Harold Kelly, but the relationship between Kelly and Daniels, I think there's still a lot of mystery there, folks. The six-man tag exhibition match, a great sample, but ultimately not a true representation of what we will see at Spirit Odyssey, the big fight feel, the big match setting, the biggest event of the year. Folks, Harold Kelly will try to be as victorious as he was tonight in a singles effort against Spirit Band champion Douglas Daniels. Folks, I can't wait for all the action in store at Spirit Odyssey, and I hope to see you there. Again, thanks so much for being with us for an incredible year of Super Spirit Live, as this will be the final Super Spirit Live of the year until 2021. Folks, for everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan saying, have a good night.